Hi friends, good morning. Myself Dharmendra Umbani. Today we have introduced about text watcher class of edit text. Whenever you are developing any kind of project, then sometimes you have to required to think of text and sometimes button enable disable or some functionality are added. So that today we are working in textwatcher class for the edit text. So first in this project we are taken to edit text in which I have generated ID for E1 and E2. This is a simple login module in which we are developing in whenever your username is specific for ABC and password is XYZ, then login button is enabled. Otherwise, this button is disabled. So I had taken two edit text, edit username. Second one is enter password and login button. So first of all, I have generated ID for it. First edit text box I called E1, second E2, and button is B1. So now we are switching in Java code. First of all, you have to require declare edit text button and button. Then find view by ID, getting ID from Java file. First of all, we have to require text watcher class. Whenever we have creating this text watcher, implementing the text watcher classes, then it will be by default three methods are created. For example, see that implement text watcher, then add on implement method. Then these three methods are created. Our code is here, means that whenever we are updating in or adding some text in any of text edit text, that means it will be moved and called three methods. Whenever we are trying to edit text, after a text and before a text and on text changed, I place the code in after text change. That means whenever I have created, for example, a, then three methods are called, in which S1 having A, S2 having null. That means S1 equals ABC, no. Then button is false. Whenever I adding A, B, C, then S2 having XYZ, then this button is true. Because of text watcher class allow, whenever we are just adding some text and three methods are called. I have coded in after text change, so whenever we have adding some text then this method are indirectly called. Means I am adding 7 characters, 7 times this method are called and executed behind it. So you have to require getting ID from the .java file, then you have to implementing a text watcher class, then add on implement method. Second step, you have to watching what type of editors. For example, I have taken up 5 editors, then I am watching 2 edit text box. Then you have to require add text change listener in 2. For example, I am adding a text change listener of this and password at text. Hence listener this. Whenever I have delete this, then it will be allow only username. Means I am adding some text, then it will be work fine. Whenever I am texting, it will be not work. Means I have changed. I have adding a text change listener of username and password. Then whenever adding some text here and here, then indirectly call this method. I am adding ABC, so write ABC. Next XYZ. Then what we have to do button is enable XYZ, right? So you have to firstly require generating a XML file in layout. You have to design this username, password and login button. Then three component we have to affect it, so we have to find ID from these three components and implementing the textwatcher class and add unimplement method of the textwatcher class, and you have to add code here. So you using this method you can improve your project, and some tasks will be created. For example, you have project developing some uh, like shopping cart. Then what we have to do whenever we have adding some task, some product, then this button is enabled. At the time this method is useful. So thank you for watching.